Hey everybody, it's Janet, and I bet you could hear the construction going on in the back. I'm out here on my front porch because it's too hot to record in my office. And so let me just quickly show you my flowers because I didn't kill them. I'm pretty good with impatience. Hold on one second. So can you see my flowers? So I have my flowers. These are impatiens, and they do really well in the shade, and they do really well if I forget to water them. And then I wanted to show you something else. This is, I did something different here. And can you see, like this is, I have a couple hanging baskets. And this one, I decided to sprinkle some cilantro seeds in the middle just to see what would happen. And it grew. So I'm very excited because whenever I get to make guacamole, I get to come out here and just pick some cilantro. And so, I'll show you more flowers later. But for now, I had a really special thing I wanted to share with you. We're talking about oopsies, ha. We're talking we're talking about signature systems today for and also for the whole month. And I wanted to share with you something that's really important when it comes to having a signature system is that it makes people have a better grasp of how you can help them, right? So for me, yeah, sure, like I have my MBA and I've been working in business since I was a preteen, which, I think that's awesome, but it's not specific enough because a lot of people say, well, Janet, I didn't have that experience, so I have no idea what you're talking about. So, another thing that I coach on is having a really positive money mindset. So, for me, my money mindset comes from working as a bookkeeper for so many years and for being really tapped into the energy of money of like what happens if you pay late, what happens if you pay early, what happens if you raise prices, what happens if you lower prices. And so that's where my experience comes in. But still, that's not graspable enough for a potential client to choose to work with me, right? So this past year, I'm really excited. I have been working on getting my Sacred Money Archetype certificate. Now, I know you've likely seen my money quiz that I had out there for the past year, all Sacred Money Archetypes, all personalities, and loving it. So I have my certificate. I just got my certificate in the mail this week, so I'm going to share it with you. It came in the mail, all super professional, and then it rained, and I was so afraid that it got ruined in the mail, but it really didn't. It was fine because it was all in plastic. But check it. Can you see? It's probably backwards for you. I have no idea. But it says Sacred Money Archetype Certified Coach. And it has my coach's name signed on, and it has my name, and it has a nice golden seal right up top. And so I can't wait to hang this up and display it in my office. So, what makes Sacred Money Archetypes have to do with anything with signature systems? So, and well, signature systems makes it so clear. But in the past, they would say, oh, I coach you on having a positive money mindset. And then it's like, okay, but what does that mean? What does that entail, right? But then now I could say, I'm going to coach you on your Sacred Money Archetypes. And then people are like, ugh, what's that? What's that? I know it has something to do with money mindset, but I don't get it. So with the Sacred Money Archetypes, it is a signature system where that I've been studying for a year now, and it teaches you exactly what your strengths are, your inherent gifts, and your roadblocks, the potential roadblocks that you could face, especially being a person of your archetype. For example, if you have the archetype nurturer, it's going to be really hard for you to not give a lot of stuff away for free, right? So now that we know that it's a roadblock of your kind of over generosity to the fault of hurting yourself, now that we know that, as your money mindset coach, I teach you how to like, okay, what boundaries could we set in place? What can we automate so you don't feel pressure to say it all the time? What can we put into your messaging? And so we talk about sacred money archetypes and money mindset in terms of a signature system. So that's just a jumping off point. There's so much to it according to the sacred money archetypes. It's beyond just learning about your money personality. It's also about learning how you feel about money now and what positive actions we can take right now and apply right now to tweak the negative stuff and get rid of it and aim towards the positive. Okay, we talk about creating a new future. We talk about seeing that glass ceiling that a lot of us tend to find. And so, yeah, I feel like I'm not being fully focused with you because I'm here out and I'm really aware of the construction going on down the street. But that's what having a signature system does, is that it opens up the conversation beyond just saying, oh, I coach money mindset. It brings it to the forefront of like, I coach money mindset. I am a certified sacred money archetypes coach. I coach you on A, B, and C. And at the end of our time together, you'll feel so much more confident when it comes to your money, managing your money, having those difficult conversations, and especially as a business owner, asking for what you're worth. And so that's it for today. I'm just going to leave you with that. Keep that in mind. And next week, I'm going to send you another video wrapping up our month theme of signature systems. Okay, have a good day. Bye.